What up, peeps? It's Gabe, and I'm back with another pregnancy update. It is my 24th week today. So yeah, I go through this every time. I don't even know if it's gonna be my 23-week pregnancy update or my 24-week pregnancy update, because technically I'm 24 weeks when you're watching this, but I haven't experienced the whole 24 weeks. So I don't know. It's one of those updates. Just refer back to the title. But today, on Friday, when you're watching, I am 24 weeks. Ain't that crazy? Oh my goodness. Where is the time going? I feel like I'm gonna say this to you guys every time I come back on here, but honestly, like, where does the time go? So anyway, if you're new to the Gabe Fix, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and stick around for a while. If this is not your first time, thank you so much for coming back. I really, really appreciate it. So, okay, let's get into the specs. Oh, and by the way, I recorded this whole video yesterday and was out of focus. So I'm trying to remember and make sure that I don't forget what I talked about in yesterday's video. Yeah, it's such a hotmess.com. And I am on my vlogging camera right now because my freaking ADD decided to just not turn on. Like, look, nothing. Like, really? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to send that back, which is another irritation because then I gotta wait for it to be fixed. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. So let's see what this baby is doing. So at 24 weeks, the baby is the size of a large zucchini. That's so crazy to me because I look like I have about 8 large zucchinis in my belly, but that's neither here nor there. They also say that the length is 11.81 inches and weight is about 1.32 pounds. So that's really cool. Another fun fact, it says that your baby's hair is beginning to change to the color that it will have at birth. Her weight will double in the next 4 weeks. That's crazy. The lungs are developing and preparing for her first breath. So that's pretty cool. You learning a little bit about baby girl Raider. It's interesting that they're talking about her hair because I have this conversation with my mom all the time. She seems to believe that this child is gonna come out redheaded. And I don't know how I feel about that. Not that I have anything against redheads. My husband has some red in his beard, and my mother-in-law is a redhead, and my grandmother is a redhead. So it's not far-fetched, but I think when I think of a redheaded person, I think of a full-blown ginger, like bright red hair. But you know what? It could be kind of like a strawberry blonde color type as well. Like, I don't know. We have no clue what this girl's gonna look like. I cannot wait to see what she looks like. Praying that she looks like me and Siege. Nothing against Chad, but I've just always wanted a girl that looked just like me. Just probably because I look just like my mother. Like, I've always wanted that for myself because we look so much alike, it's ridiculous. And Siege looks so much like me, it's ridiculous. So I guess I've just always wanted a girl that looked like me. But I mean, if she doesn't look like me, that's fine. I'm gonna love her anyway. At least I still have Siege that looks like me. But yeah, so I don't know, what color do y'all think her hair is gonna be? I don't know. We talk about this. My mom thinks she's gonna be redhead with blue eyes. I don't think that that's gonna happen, but you never know. So, okay, let's see. I feel like not a whole lot has changed since the last time I talked to you guys. I feel like I'm extra crunk right now. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning, so maybe that's why I'm so like super bubbly at the moment. Oh, I did jump on the scale this morning. You guys know that I'm a big numbers person, and seeing the numbers on the scale go up it's a situation for me. So I try not to do it every day. Like, this is probably the first time I've stepped on the scale in about a week or so because I don't want to get caught up in the numbers and feeling some kind of way because I'm closer to 200 pounds than I've ever been. Yeah, no. Well, since my last pregnancy. But yeah, so I have officially gained 21 pounds. And I don't know how I feel about that. Every time I tell y'all how much weight I've gained, I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm grateful because it could be a lot more. At this point in my last pregnancy, it was probably a lot more. So I have 16 weeks to go. So I'm thinking if I gain a pound a week, 16 more pounds, that puts me at like 37 pounds total. Which isn't that bad in the grand scheme of things, but I kind of wanted to stay under 30 pounds. So I'm just not even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna just see what happens, because I may not even make it to 40 weeks, which is actually, I'm hoping that I don't make it to 40 weeks. I want her to come a little earlier, but yeah, we'll see about that. So speaking of coming a little earlier, I did talk to my doctor about having a VBAC, and she was supposed to get back to me. She does believe in VBAC. She's okay with that, but she wanted to look at my hospital records from having Siege to see how they did the cut and everything like that, just to make sure that I will be able to try for a VBAC. I actually have my next appointment with her on this coming Monday. So hopefully I'll be able to find out what she thinks about, you know, the chances of me trying for a VBAC. She will not induce though. If I want to do a VBAC, they will not induce. I will have to go into labor on my own, which kind of scares me because that never happened the last time, and I was 42 weeks over. So I'm like, oh, is that even gonna happen? But she said if I want to sign up for an elective C-section, I can do that at 39 weeks. So I really don't know. Like, I really would love to try to have a VBAC and try this whole natural thing all over again, but also it's kind of scary. It's like thinking about my lady parts down there. If it ain't broke, you know what I'm saying? Do I really want to go through that? Can I just keep it intact and have another C-section? I know that's really shallow, but I have thought about that. I'm just being honest. So I don't know. I would love to hear from the women who have had a C-section and a VBAC, and like your pros and cons, or what you thought, or which one you preferred. So if I have any ladies out there with that type of experience, please like share your experiences with me in the comments, because I don't know. And then you think about a C-section, like that's major surgery. Like, do I want to elect to have major surgery again when I don't have to, and then go through the recovery, and then I couldn't drive for like 2 weeks, and it was just too much. So I don't know. I have time to think about it. I'm praying that she just comes and I don't have time to think about it. Like, if that makes sense, I'm praying that I don't even have to make that decision, that she just comes, you know, a little bit early and we'll be good. Cravings. I don't really have any specific cravings. Well, I take that back. I've been eating a lot of fruit still, drinking a lot of different things than what I normally drink. So like right now, I have my cute little mug. Isn't it cute? It says sassy since birth. Isn't that the cutest mug ever? I actually found this at Ross, but in it, I'm drinking juice. I'm not even drinking tea, which is normally what I would be drinking, but it's this Tropicana probiotic peach passion fruit juice. When I tell y'all, it is so good. One second. It is so good. Oh my goodness. So I've been drinking this. I've only bought one bottle. It's not like I've had multiple bottles, but I was grocery shopping and picking up stuff that looked good, and it was one of the things, and it was a plus. I've also been drinking this aloe vera juice. The TJ actually put me onto this when the Davisons and the Levines, they were here hanging out with us. TJ went with Chad to go get, you know, healthy drinks. They were trying to do this healthy stuff, so getting juices and stuff like that, and he came back with this aloe vera, I don't know what it's called, but it's really good, and it has like aloe vera pulp in it, so it's a little weird, but they have good flavor. So they have a mango and mangosteen one, they have pear apple, and then like a watermelon peach, something like that, but they're really good. But you have to get used to the pulp because it's a little awkward. I don't like pulp in my orange juice, but surprisingly it doesn't bother me. You just kind of have to get used to it. I have been eating more cereal than lately. I normally never eat cereal because it's never part of my eating plan for the most part, but I've been getting cereal. I bought Captain Crunch Berries, and I bought Berry Kicks. When's the last time anybody bought a box of Kicks? Honestly, but they're not just for kids. So I have been eating like random stuff like that, but for the most part, I love my fruits. I love my acai bowls. I have those often. I think I've kind of perfected them, and I've been getting some requests for a video, so I will work on that, getting a video on how I make my acai bowls, because I think they're pretty darn good. So here's a symptom that I feel like I am experiencing, and it is the mask of pregnancy. I don't know the technical term for it, but it's when like you have these brown or like dark spots on your face, and I think on your neck too, because I remember getting this with Chad Jr. I just feel like, see that? I just feel like my neck is getting darker. Like the whole mask of pregnancy thing. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe I am just expecting it, so I'm like looking for it, but I really feel like my neck is getting darker right around here. And I remember it doing that with Chad Jr. and it bothered me because it looks like your neck is dirty, but that's not the case. It's just well, I guess I should be grateful that it's not on my face. So, but I think that I'm seeing it. I don't know, I could be making that up, but I feel like that's a symptom. Overall though, I have been feeling fantastic. Honestly, like my energy is really good. It's been really good this week especially. Like I still have my moments where I get tired, I get winded after I've been talking for a while. I am starting to notice the difference when I'm singing at church. Just my breathing and breath control. I was already struggling with that anyway, but I can tell a difference. And like I have to make sure I don't get too hyped, because then I'm like out of breath by the time we get to the second song. I'm like, oh, okay, I might need to take it down a notch. So I have noticed that. And oh, no back pain, you guys. I've been going to the chiropractor for about almost 2 months now, and he is legit working. Like I was skeptical at first. If you guys know me, you know that I've always been skeptical of the chiropractor anyway. But when I tell you that I don't have an ounce of pain in my lower back, it's amazing. So whatever they're doing is working, okay? And they've given me exercises to do at home. I've kind of slacked off of my exercises, I'm gonna be honest. But it's been working since I've been going. So that's great. Hopefully that will continue throughout the rest of my pregnancy, because that was like the worst. Like I'm not a person that has back pain on the regular, so that was like horrible for me. But I feel great. Like it's awesome. Like pain level is 0 right now. Movement. She has been moving so much this past week, and I know that I told you in the last video that she started moving, but it was really faint. Now I can actually identify when she's moving. I feel her at some point during the day. She's more active at night is something that I'm noticing, and it's really cute because Chad was able to feel her, and one day he was like pressing on the belly and she was like kicking back, and they did that a few times and it was so cute. And then grandmommy, she got to feel her, and yeah, she moves every now and then. Now what I will say is it's not like uber strong, if that makes sense. And what I found out at my last appointment is that my placenta is anterior, which means that it sits on top of the baby and it's in between my belly and her. So that could be a reason why I don't feel like super strong movements yet, and it may take me a while before they become even stronger, just because the placenta is right there on top. But yeah, it's cool like hearing her, not hearing her, but feeling her move. And then when she hears her dad's voice, sometimes she moves. That is the cutest thing ever. Like she's like, hey, that's my dad, yay. So yeah, it's the cutest thing ever. Oh, I got my bio oil, so I have been slathering that on my belly 2 times a day, in the morning and before I go to sleep, and it feels great. It smells amazing. I've always loved bio oil, so I'm just finally glad that I got it. And it was on sale at CVS for like buy one get one 50% off. Kudos for that. So yeah, I feel like that's it, because I think I'm getting a little bit rambly. Oh, due date. Somebody asked me my due date in the last pregnancy vlog, and it's January. I haven't said the day because I don't know why I haven't said the date, just because I remember when Chad was due and then he was 2 weeks late, and I just remember just being overwhelmed with people asking me if he was here yet during those 2 weeks between week 40 and week 42, because everybody knew his due date. So I was like, when I have another baby, I ain't telling nobody my due date. They just gonna know the month. So I don't know. It's really not that crucial. She gonna come when she comes. Y'all gonna ask what y'all wanna ask anyway. So I am due January 12th, which is actually my dad's birthday, and 5 days before Chad Jr.'s birthday. So now you guys know why I would really love for her to come early, because I need there to be some space between their birthdays, okay? They're already gonna be January babies. I need there to be as much space as possible. So in my mind, I would love for her to come on the 4th. That's the day that I have pretty much claimed is the 4th. I'm like, Lord, please let this girl come on the 4th. Please let her come on the 4th. But I will take the 3rd even still. Like, I just want the holidays to be over though. I don't really want her to come in December, although that would be great for my deductible. I would prefer her to come after the 1st of the year. So the 3rd, the 4th, that would be fantastic. But yeah, she's due 5 days before Siege's birthday, and I will not let them have the same birthday. That is just not gonna happen. So yeah, now you guys know the official due date. And yeah, I think that that's it. I will show you my belly now. And by the way, I'm business up top, party on the bottom. I have my like pajama shorts on, so if you see them, don't judge me. So yeah, this is the belly. She's sitting pretty, and all this stuff on here is what the actual belly is looking like. Still have an innie for the most part, but yeah, there she is. I will say that I love my baby bump now though. It's so cute. It's like a legit baby bump. So all right guys, that's all I have for this week. I'm out of breath because that was too much. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know what to do. Leave them down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.